Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the second game of our doubleheader here from St. Mary's High School. Brookings-Harbor Bruins in town. This is the 6th-ranked girls squad in the state, and they're looking to do a little bit better. The St. Mary's boys finished strong and came away with a nice win in the first game.
Definitely a strong finish for those boys. I think that was one that they definitely needed, a little camaraderie for their team. Obviously, earlier on in the season we got to watch them kind of, lose a couple games, by maybe 5 or 6 points, but lead most of those games.
Right.
So this game, they're down 15 at one point, come back and win by 10. That's a huge win, and that's obviously going
Absolutely.
into league. That's a big W, man. That'll give your team a lot of confidence going into these next few games. So
yeah, showed a lot of character to me.
Yeah,
I mean, like I
absolutely.
said, they made several runs. They were down 10, came back to even.
Right.
Down 10,
Yep.
back to 2 down or even. Back,
Yep.
and then they were down 10 again. And they managed to bring it even.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, they start.
Yeah,
they get
they
that.
got a little
They
momentum.
get that 3 to take the
Kobe
lead.
Well, Banton actually hit the first one, and
Yeah,
then
and then Aldridge
comes back and hits the one to go up 3. And I feel like that really set the tone for the offense, gave them that change of pace of the game. And realistically, that was the determiner right there, And I mean, I honestly watching these St. Mary's boys, every week pretty much, you almost you feel like a proud dad almost. You know what I mean?
You watch them,
You're
you certainly get to know. You
like,
get to know
hey,
these kids.
good
You're like,
finish,
hey, that's a nice game. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that,
Or you get a halfway through the first game. Something's off tonight.
Right.
Hey, something's not right with him tonight.
Right. Yeah, totally.
All right, yes, Brookings-Harbor comes in 11-5 overall, just 1-2 in league play, but one of those was a big loss to a tough Sutherland team that we saw a couple weeks ago. Really good Sutherland team, and then a 43-40 loss in their last trip down here at Cascade Christian. So they're looking to have a better trip down to the Rogue Valley. They take on St. Mary's, of course, a very young St. Mary's squad, just 1-14 on the season. But they know their whole game is ahead of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we are 1 minute to tip off. We're going to take a quick break. Hopefully we'll be back with starting lineups right after this. All right, time now for our starting lineups. 00 is Sierra Fitzhugh. She's a junior. Lexi Schofield is number 1. Number 2, Alana Knowles. All juniors so far. Alana Pettis, the first senior. And Sydney Alexander, a senior as well. So Fitzhugh, Schofield, Knowles, Pettis, and Alexander, your starting 5 for the Bruins. Number 4, your point guard, is Olivia Lippert. Paige Rajagopal, the sophomore, getting a start tonight. 3-point specialist. Riker Rothfuss. Abby Christman, number 25. And the freshman, number 30, Olivia Dole. So, Dole, Christman, Rajagopal, Rothfuss, and Lippert, your 5 for the Crusaders. I want to remind you, our coverage tonight made possible by our title sponsors at Lithia Superstore on Highway 66 and their general manager, Jason Lawrence. You can browse online at lithiasuperstore.com and then come in and work with the outstanding staff in person to get that deal done. It will be Christman and Pettis to jump. Bruins with the first possession. Alexander from the corner rattles home. An early 3 from Sierra Alexander has the Bruins on top. Dole, Rajagopal, a little too close to each other, I would think, in the corner there. Lippert will take the ball out. Alana Knowles guards her. Knowles back on ball, tipped away. Lippert recovers. Again, dribbles into danger. Rothfuss around to Dole. Rajagopal from the corner. No. Tipped out. That'll be Bruins. Oh. That'll be Bruins ball. 55 seconds gone in the first quarter. Dole going to pick up at midcourt. Savannah Pettis with the left hand. Alexander. Ooh, they're going to get Rothfuss for hands. This is Lexi Schofield, guarded by Christman.
Good move.
And good finish, yeah, absolutely. Sydney Alexander in the lane, 5-0 Bruins. Yeah, now they're going to get a double dribble. Lippert had a heck of a time bringing that under control.
I mean, they did all the right things to break the press right there to get it in the middle, obviously, but just got a little out of her hands right there.
That's what the press does. Makes your opponent maybe operate under pressure and at a little bit faster pace than they're used to. Another great
right there.
Sydney Alexander with all 7 points for Brookings-Harbor so far. Couple of layups and a 3.
We got a baller. I think we got a baller.
Another one. They're going to get the block, so Rothfuss will head to the line. Somebody other than Sydney Alexander will try and put some points on the board. There's Frankowiak just walking there right in front of us there.
Stud.
Played an incredible game.
He played very well.
Just not quite enough. A surging Crusader squad came back in the fourth. Really took control of that game late and got the win. Rothfuss hits the first from the line, so the Crusaders on the board. Doesn't get the second. Nice box out. Lexi Murray. Good jab step. Left hand. They're going to say it stays with Gold.
Good move. Just unable to finish right there. Almost identical to this move right before.
When you know your move, you go to it. When you got a good one. That's Shelby Jersa's
Stray ball.
In the game. Ooh.
Splash.
Lexi Schofield makes it 10-1.
Thing hit the bottom of the net. That thing didn't even touch the rim.
2.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brookings-Harbor up 10-1. Of course, again, Brookings-Harbor lost big to a very good Sutherland girls squad we saw here a couple weeks ago. Then lost a very close one, 43-40 at Cascade Christian. So they're looking to pull even in league play and build on that top 10 ranking in the state. Dole from the corner, way too strong. All alone ahead of the pack. Oh, doesn't get the roll. The putback, no. Chrisman with the rebound. Sierra Fitzhugh ahead of the pack.
A little bit of a lucky break there for St. Mary's.
Rolled around and around and around.
Oh, it's a shooter's nightmare when you go up and you kind of just feel it. You know what I mean?
Just
get in there. It's like Happy Gilmore. Go to your home.
See, Adam Sandler actually threatened to make the worst movie he possibly could if people kept making fun of his movies.
Yeah. Actually,
he's like, you want bad? I will give you bad.
Oh my goodness, I watched one on Netflix with him and Chris Rock. I mean, two names you'd think would be amazing, right? It had to have been one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen. But I went and saw Uncut Gems the other night.
I've heard of that. No, they'll do it. Okay,
didn't live up to the hype for me. You know, you got an all-star lineup. You got Kevin Garnett in there. You had The Weeknd.
Yeah.
You know, you had some big names.
Yeah.
So you kind of expect a little bit, but I don't know. Just, the plot and the ending. Not really.
All right. Oh, they're going to get her for a double dribble. Took just an extra little hitch step, did Alexander. It was enough to get the whistle. Brooklyn fans are vocal. So Young in for the first time. Lippert takes the three, too strong. Also, Kelsey Dunn checked in for the first time. Rothfuss comes out of it. Nice handles to get through the double team. Ahead to Lippert.
And one. Great finish through the contact there.
Foul going to go against Shelby Jersa. So Young, Dunn, Lippert, Rothfuss, and Dole, your five for St. Mary's. Misses the shot, fighting for the rebound. They're going to say Brookings ball. Ooh, touch foul against St. Mary's. They're going to call it on Dole. Rothfuss with the steal. One person in front of her. Nice little scoop layup for Riker. Tipped away. They'll reset this possession. Don't see Riker's mom and dad here tonight. They're usually right down here in front of us.
Maybe they're tuned in.
Hopefully so. Alexander just short. Tied up from behind.
Almost drills the ref with the ball.
We've done that a couple times. That happened down on the other baseline too.
A That's why, hey, they always recommend, give the refs a bounce pass.
Yeah, or just don't touch it.
Yeah.
Just leave it. Ooh, stolen. Alexander thought about it, hands it off.
Ball, splash.
Shelby Jersa.
Well, this team could shoot it, as they're showing thus far.
Dunn can't handle it. Jersa comes away with the steal. Dole now tied up. Check for the whistle, pointing Bruins' way. Gracie Harms checking in for Brookings-Harbor. Second foul against Riker Rothfuss, third against St. Mary's. Brookings-Harbor already 6 fouls on the board, so something they're going to have to watch. The foul goes against Abbott Salmon, I believe. Yes, indeed. Junior checked in at the last stoppage along with Kathy Mejia. Pettis with the left hand, no.
I was going to say, yeah, this Bruin team is not afraid to use their left hand. Little did I know she's a lefty. So. But that's hey, other people as well, right-handed people, showing some diversity with both.
Got to be able to go both ways. Jordan Crosby checked in for Brookings-Harbor.
I laughed. My friend asked me the other day. He said, "What's that called when you go with both hands?" I was like, "Oh, amphibious." And he goes, "Oh, that's it." I'm like, "Dude, I'm joking. Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous." He was like, "That's not funny, man." I'm like, to me it was. Huh?
It's a little funny.
Yeah, I think
it's a little funny.
Amphibious.
Mejia, 2 for 2.
Here with a couple free ones, the best ones you can get. Tray ball.
Jersa from the corner. How is it that so often the smallest player on the court comes away with these rebounds?
Right.
It just amazes me. Abbott Salmon finishes for the Crusaders.
It's almost like they're kind of smallish. So they kind of forget to box out her.
Just amazes me.
They're like, oh, she's not going to get. Oh, yep, sure, right into her arms.
Ooh, Lippert got a hand on that one. Pettis recovered well. Gracie Harms pushes the lead to 6. And the pressure forces a turnover, exactly what they wanted there. 88 seconds remaining in the first quarter. That'll stay here off of Harms. Pedrojagapal going to check in for Abbott Salmon. And head to her customary corner. Mejia underneath plays to contact. Want Want to remind you that Drs. James Savage and Rajiv Rajagopal are happy to welcome Dr. Brian Clevenger to the Associates for Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Their offices in Medford, Grants Pass, and Klamath Falls are ready to help. And you can learn more or schedule your complimentary implant consultation 541-779-3781. She has been terrific. Sydney Alexander, her second 3 of the night. I believe that puts her on 10. Lippert throws the ball away. Pettis ahead of the crowd.
Good finish again with the left. Good steal, good pass. Oh, unable to finish with the left.
30 seconds left in the first. Lippert tied up by Alexander, rips it away. Yeah.
A little bit of a late call there. The right call, though.
Absolutely. Clear contact from Paige Rajagopal. 22 seconds left in the first. Alexander, who has 10 in the quarter, will try and add.
And she's playing very well. Right off the bat, coming out
both
strong.
ends, yeah.
Both ends. Playing good defense, getting some steals, getting a couple left-handed buckets, a couple 3 balls. I mean, she's kind of doing it all.
1 of 2 from the line. Puts her on 11 now. Crusaders keep it inbounds. Ahead to Dole. They're going to get the blocking charge. So Dole will head to the line. Knowles looks like she'll get the whistle there. 12.1 seconds now.
Dole with the neon pink Steph Curry's on. Under Armour definitely making its way into the basketball world.
Looks like South Medford girls leading big at the half over GP, 43-19. Score going the other way in Grants Pass. Cavemen lead the Panther boys 41-33. Woo! Oh, Crater in Central Point, 59-23 right now over Thurston. Looks like the North Medford games at the half right now. Score here from St. Mary's, 21-10 at the end of the first quarter. Jake, talk about that first quarter a little bit.
Whew, those Bruin girls, they're coming out a little dominant right now. You know, obviously finishing in the lane, getting up in the press, you know, getting some good steals. Kind of just been all even around the board. And I mean,
yeah, Sydney Alexander has been particularly great. She has a number 11, has 11 in the first quarter, 2 threes, 2 layups, and a free throw.
Yep.
She's been excellent on the defensive end as well, but in the middle of several turnovers.
Yeah, I think that's, you know, one thing St. Mary's needs to cut out is just kind of, you know, taking care of the ball. You know, obviously you're playing against a good team, applying pressure like that. Just kind of slow the game down a little bit, you know, swing it around. Break the press in the middle, you know, don't use the baseline as the third defender, obviously.
Want to take one, yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah, it was, Alexander came out nice and hot, and then St. Mary's made a little bit of a run, and then Brookings took the game back over and sort of cemented themselves. Remember, you can always head to the iTunes or the Android store, pick up that CRS app. Make sure all the games you want are just one tap away. Love that new Lithia Superstore Game Center on the homepage as well. Check out all the thumbnails, see where the best games are, or just choose the one you know you want. They said she stepped on the sideline. Yeah, so it'll be St. Mary's ball out of bounds. Oh, they're going to get an over and back on Rothfuss. Just a split.
Turned the pivot foot and just kind of didn't realize where she was on the court.
Yep, so it's a split second of lack of court awareness there.
Kind of got to cut out those small turnovers though if they want to hang with this Bruin club. So.
Alexander drives, kicks, no good. And they're going to get a foul on the rebound. Lexi Schofield going to get dinged for that one.
And they're going to be in the double bonus.
Yeah,
already.
They were in trouble. Yeah,
they were early.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're that same areas, take advantage of it. Just take your time, knock down some free throws.
You got to try. You got to try and make up this deficit somewhere, and the free throw line's the perfect spot. Zoe Young can't quite do it.
Got one of my old football teammates out there. He's officiating.
Okay.
Down there at the baseline, it's my buddy Christian. So if you didn't know,
please do.
Chris,
go to newofficials.org. You can become a new official yourself. Learn how to be trained in all the OSAA sports, whatever you're interested in. It's a great way to give back and stay in shape. Trap works perfectly. St. Mary's going to keep possession, though. Young nicely recovered. 90 seconds gone in the second. That'll be Bruins ball. Ivana Pettis finishes with the left hand. Another steal. They're going to get Dole on the swat.
It's kind of some silly turnovers here in St. Mary's Club. Bruins definitely applying that pressure early on, too, as well. I think, kind of showing, putting them in the double bonus already, kind of showing their physicality. Saying, hey, we're not afraid to get up in the lane, get a steal, maybe get a little tic-tac foul here and there, but, we're going to make you earn them at the stripe.
Yeah, absolutely. Not going to give up the easy ones. Abbott Salmon checks in 1 of 2 from the line for Lexi Murray. Rothfuss gets trapped. They're going to get Murray for a hack, though. Yeah, double bonus. Means everything is 2 shots now. Two of 2 for Riker Rothfuss. She'll pick up just past midcourt. To the corner, Alexander
she is again.
17 by my count now for Lexi Alexander. Timeout on the floor. We will take it with them. Back after this.
Let's go!
At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Know Your Role campaign is incredibly needed and incredibly vital and important to establish boundaries, safe boundaries for children to play.
It's got to be a proactive culture where everybody enjoys the game.
At least creates awareness that some things need to change in order for the youth sports world and even actually the adult sports world to continue.
Knowing your role means that the parent, the coach, the referee, the fans, we all have a role.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos. You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should.
Welcome back. We're going to get Young for travel. So, again, the pressure forces an easy turnover. St. Mary's ball stepped on the baseline. Goal across the timeline. Here's quick hands. Goal knocks it away. Bruins will have to reset the possession. Abbott Salmon going to be called for the foul. Fitzhugh gets the roll. $20-point lead for Brookings-Harbor, and they continue the pressure. Knowles on Rothfuss. And it forces another turnover.
Just kind of what you don't want to do is pick up your dribble in that scenario, you know? I think any coach will tell you, you know, keep your dribble alive. That way you don't find yourself, you know, in a passing motion with nobody to go to, or in some cases leaving your feet. You know, is
right.
One of the worst things you could do.
And this is where pace just forces bad decision making.
Yeah.
It puts the pressure on you at all times.
They're applying that press, and they're doing it well. I mean, St. Mary's just making some silly turnovers, you know. Kick out, tray ball.
Chirsa just short. Pettis saves it. Nice. That'll get another shot at the possession.
Charge.
Yeah, charge.
Yeah, good call. Hey, good charge by Mejia.
Yep.
She's playing well tonight.
Yeah, she had been starting. Didn't get the starting nod tonight, but she's been energy off the bench.
I think she took that as a little chip on her shoulder. She said, hey, coach.
Rajagopal, the sophomore, Paige Rajagopal, got the start tonight.
No, she can hoop as well. You know, she's a good shooter.
She can shoot for sure, yeah.
She's a good shooter.
They're going to get Knowles on a little too much body contact.
So back down, double bonus. This is where you chip at it. This is where you chip back at this lead. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna have a shot,
you're gonna have free throws. Make them count. You know. I mean, we've seen crazier comebacks.
Oh, way!
Let's believe it.
Yeah. Salmon rips the rebound down. Save to Mejia. Lippert around Knowles to the baseline. Stuffed by Jersa. Just nowhere for Lippert to go with that ball. Pettis. And again, Mejia comes down with the rebound. And she gets her feet tied up, and they will call the travel. Yeah, they obviously got their feet tied together. You got any crazy Super Bowl prop bets so far?
Ooh, you know what? A couple people are, they're baiting me.
Yeah.
They're baiting me. And
so you can get 10,000 to 1 that the Chiefs will score exactly 4 points. Yeah. It is one of the few numbers no one has ever scored. Yeah.
Wow.
You can get 10,000 to 1.
What is that, 2 safeties?
Yep. It's the only way to do it.
Hey.
It's never been
done. Whoever can win that bet, I'll give you 10,000.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. I don't think Mahomes would allow that.
No. Pettis.
As
Kevin said from the office, you're an Office fan, he said, if anyone ever gives you 10,000 to 1 odds on anything, you take it.
Right.
If John Cougar Mellencamp ever wins an Oscar, I will be a very rich man.
There you go. Yeah, I had a couple. I went out to eat last night. I had a couple people rocking some Niner gear, so I said, "Hey, go Niners." A couple people go, "Oh, you think they're going to win? You think they're going to win it?" I'm like, you know what? I genuinely do.
I actually do. Yeah.
I got faith in my team.
Whether I was, regardless, as a purely neutral observer, I think the 49ers win this game.
I think personally it will be close.
There's more. The 49ers have more margin for error. There's less margin for error in the Chiefs game.
Yep.
Their defense is by far the weakest of the 4 squads, offense, defensive squads.
Yeah.
The Chiefs' defense is the weak link.
But, hey, I'm excited. I mean, it should be a great game. It's going to be a fun experience. Fun fact, for the past 9 years, there has been a Bay Area team in the championship.
Yeah, they've been mostly been Warriors. Yeah.
Basketball and baseball. Past 9 years.
Hey, my Giants got their 3 rings. Those are my big ones.
All right.
My Giants got their rings. Buster got his rings. That's where my heart is. I have a fantasy baseball draft coming up just starting next week. It is almost baseball season.
It is almost there, huh?
Ooh, walk against Alexander on our own baseline.
2 minutes, 39 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Our score is 15-36. Bruins leading.
Yeah, just too much Bruins squad. They're too good. Too many upper class and solid players.
A lot of turnovers on St. Mary's end as well. I mean,
the pressure's getting to them.
Giving credit to that, that Bruins defense applying the press, really just kind of forcing errors.
And that's the kind of shot, if they're going to try and work their way back into this one, Dole's got to hit that corner 3. That's the kind of an open corner 3 like that.
She doesn't miss.
Yeah, she's a great shooter. Yeah.
For a freshman especially, having that confidence, being able to launch it.
Mejia, freshman, plays a lot of minutes. Roger Kapal's a sophomore. She plays minutes.
Playing impressive tonight.
Yeah.
Like you said, Roger Kapal, she can shoot it as well.
Like Rothfuss is a sophomore.
Kind of a younger squad. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like you said, this Bruins team, only what are they ranked? About 6 in the state?
They're ranked 6 in the state.
So a tough opponent, obviously.
And really, their only bad loss is to a really, really good Sutherland team.
Yeah, what you said, they got a really strong shooter on their team. You said you saw.
She had 11 threes in the game here.
Yeah, you had that game the other night.
It was impressive to watch.
And I got the boys' game before that. And I, looking
game.
back on it, I wish I had the girls.
Never know. Dole from the line is good.
Pretty cool. Got to see, ran into one of my assistant coaches, my old high school assistant coach the other night. Said he had a nephew playing for Gresham, so we got to do the Gresham versus North Medford boys basketball game. And, man, let me tell you, his nephew, a freshman.
Play a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
This kid dropped 25, and
Yeah.
I believe he had 20 in the first half. I mean, he could play. And obviously, me being from the northeast side of Portland,
Bank is
lot of
open
family
for
in
Roger
Gresham,
Paul.
so, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sad to see my my old rival school go down to my hometown team.
That's the thing with high school sports is that you can't. I mean, you got to work with what you got. You got to stick with where you are.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's apparently getting recruited. I wish I had his name off the top of my head, but yeah, he's getting some looks, and I can see
you're
why.
only a freshman.
I mean, this kid was a stud.
Yeah. Oh, they know so early now.
I mean,
on basketball.
Basketball
is just.
They're saying he's definitely Oregon bound, though. Is what I was thinking. You know,
everyone assumes that in Oregon,
right?
They're doing it with Biddle now.
UW though is definitely one. He's definitely. It's funny, you know. That's kind of like a hidden rivalry,
right?
You know.
Yeah.
So it's funny, you know. He's considering both. Obviously, some coaches might hear that and get a little offended. You know what I mean? But hey, that'll make him kind of fight for him even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kid could play. I mean, he was fun to watch. That Gresham team was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Good pass inside and one.
Knowles deserves it.
Just a good dish right there, too.
Nice job to collect herself and hit the three for Lexi Murray.
Kind of getting away from St. Mary's a little bit right now.
Under a minute left until the half, yeah.
You know, this is where one team kind of goes on a run, and that team seems to be the Bruins right now.
Oh, yeah, Alexander with the steal here, the shield dish.
Ball. Just a little short on that one. Dole with the swing. Good kick, good pass. The kick out, the three. Back iron.
Christman. They'll get a foul. 18.5 left to the half.
So that'll take us to the free throw line.
Abby Christman will shoot two while we say thank you to our great sponsors at Travel Medford. Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission invite you to be part of the premier local sports event of the year. Thursday, February 13th is the 6th annual Top 10 Sports Stories and Awards Banquet. Spend an evening celebrating great moments and athletes from the past year with proceeds benefiting the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. You visit travelmedford.org to purchase your tickets. Nothing from the line. Pettis just too much to the hoop.
That left hand, I mean, these girls are fundamentally sound with that left hand.
Young going to have a chance at the last one. Christman gets it up. They're going to wave it off and head to halftime. 45-20. Brookings-Harbor Bruin girls in control. We'll be back with the second half after this.
What is education? Is it desks in a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other. They know how to collaborate and work together. They know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject. We care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting, and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our program is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students, so we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave this school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place. It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you. The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Let's go! At US Cellular, we heard you. You want a wireless plan that works for you. That's why we're giving you unlimited data for just $30 on a network ranked #1 in network quality performance. All that and no hidden fees. That's the best value in wireless. That work for you? US Cellular. Choose fair.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point off Plaza Boulevard.
The Know Your Role campaign is incredibly needed and incredibly vital and important to establish boundaries, safe boundaries for children to play.
It's got to be a proactive culture where everybody enjoys the game.
At least creates awareness that some things need to change in order for the youth sports world and even actually the adult sports world to continue.
Knowing your role means that the parent, the coach, the referee, the fans, we all have a role.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back. We are underway in the second half. All Brookings-Harbor in the first half, 45-20, backing up that number 6 OSAA ranking. Smothering defense as well as some offensive fireworks from Sydney Alexander. She's got the ball now, drives on Dole, kicks to the corner. Logan to the lane, and there's your left hand again, Jake. She missed it that time, but it was close.
They've been doing it all night. They're very amphibious. I'm just kidding. Ambidextrous, folks.
There it is.
For y'all who don't know the definition, a.k.a. one of my good buddies. I'm not going to say his name.
Right, but can you break down the Greek?
Mark. Yeah, no, I cannot break down the Greek, to be honest with you. Hey, are you sure it's Greek? Is it
the
Latin?
Same, no, it's the dexterous is the same root as dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Right?
There,
so that's
okay.
your,
I hear you. I hear you.
So it has to do with coordination. Knowles wide open, but doesn't finish. Those are always rough when you miss the wide open ones. Rothfuss coast to coast, and it goes.
Good bucket. Strong bucket to start the second half. 3 ball.
Dole gonna take it herself. Aggressive drive, just rolls out. Jump ball, the call. Fresno, apparently, of a defensive call, comes echoing from the St. Mary's bench. That would be a great delight to Demi DeSoto across at the North Medford,
the
former Fresno State Bulldog.
That's right. To this day, still talks about it.
Oh, yeah. Jersa.
Nothing too nice about that city, if we're being honest. But, hey, Paul George.
Sure.
You know. Fresno State alumni. Here's Roger Paul getting her first shot up of the night. Kind of a surprise as she's been, you know, one of the strongest shooters.
Yeah, it's kind of a rotation thing. She started the game oddly tonight, which she doesn't usually, but then came right off for Mejia.
And didn't really get any shots up until this. I believe that was her first attempt of the night.
Yeah,
she can be a little shot shy sometimes. You know, obviously
she can also heave.
That comes with age. You know. But yeah, no, she definitely when she catches fire. I mean, she is a big threat.
Rothfuss for 3. Too strong. Pettis driving kick. Jersa. No. Chrisman with the rebound. Nice position underneath. Lippert just has it taken away by Pettis, and then they're going to get Olivia for diving after it. Lippert thought better of it, decided to back it out. Rothfuss top of the key. She'll drive left hand. Too much in the lane. Just bounced out. Brookings-Harbor still up by 25.
Good shot attempt from the top. Good look.
Riker Rothfuss is a really nice young player, sophomore. She's going to be one of those Swiss Army knives for a couple of years to come.
Came out, she had a nice little coast-to-coast start in the second half.
It's one of those effort players that does a little bit of everything.
Yep. Yeah, you need just a couple of those on your team, always. Especially when you're that young, you got a couple more years in this program. So.
And they're all going to learn how to really work with each other.
There goes. That's what we've been waiting for.
There it is.
Right there. Paige Rajagopal, tray ball.
Loves it from the corner.
We've been waiting. See if she can catch some steam there.
Nice pass, Jersa underneath. Just a little too much behind that one. Lippert, about 5'2". Not going to be able to get up for that. Charge, so going the other way. Nice job to draw it by Lippert. I want to remind you, 6:30 here on the 29th is the St. Mary's Open House. For any prospective students that might be out there, that's the 29th at 6:30 right here on campus on Oak Street. Ooh, Dole thought about pulling the trigger, decided to pass it up.
Yeah, Dole not really getting a lot of shots up tonight as well. Kind of our two shooters,
So a little trigger shy. Yep,
yeah.
Exactly right.
That can happen in games like this, with that press defense, obviously applying a lot of pressure. Kind of makes you, veer the ball more inside than out, obviously, And I think that's kind of been the moral. Oh, there we go. Hey, I love to see it.
Yeah, no, shooters got to shoot. That's the old saying goes.
One more extra. I got the extra pass right there. Top of the key.
Yeah, it would have been to Paige, yeah.
One more. There it is. Let's go.
Just short. Christman through contact. Doesn't go. Brookings going to sprint the other way.
It's tough to get in a rhythm when, your first shot attempt is in the third quarter.
Right.
So kind of
already
makes
down
sense.
25.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense, Not everything's falling for him tonight.
Pettis rattles it home.
Well, Paige getting a little trigger happy.
Yeah.
Not
we'll take it.
Not mad about it.
Just missed it.
We'd been waiting on it,
Jersa going to pull the trigger. Two minutes left in the third quarter. Foul goes against Jersa. That'll send Dole to the line. But a much better quarter as far as fouls have gone. Just 3 against Brookings, 2 against St. Mary's. Mejia, Dunn, Young going to check back in for St. Mary's. Harms back in for the Bruins. Dole hits them both. Gonna get Kelsey Dunn for getting a little handsy. Three from the corner, no. Still bouncing. Mejia just has an unbelievable nose for the ball. Rajagopal spin move in the lane. Too short. Dole with the block, but the putback is good. Jump ball is the call. Arrow pointing Brookings' way. 16.8 seconds left here in the third. It's all Brookings-Harbor Bruins. Behind stifling defense, and this young lady who missed that one, Sydney Alexander, has been terrific tonight. Dole ahead of the pack, 57-29, back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on LithiaSuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills.
Welcome to the fourth quarter from St. Mary's High School. It's all Bruins here in the nightcap. St. Mary's boys took care of business by a dozen in the first game after trailing for almost the entire game until about halfway through the fourth quarter. They pulled even and then pulled ahead. And the girls' squad struggling tonight against a very good Brookings-Harbor team. Tremendous defense, some excellent shooting. And they've been a handful tonight. Paul going to pull the trigger on the long two short. Dole pulls the trigger off the glass. Right through Kelsey Dunn. Dole to the line. Minute and a half gone in the fourth. She hits the first. Both go through for the sweet shooting Olivia Dole. Having a rough night from the floor tonight. Just seems a little trigger shy. Just a freshman as well. She's got a long way to go. Dole has it stolen. Ahead to Pettis. She'll take it herself.
And that is going to increase their lead to 30.
Timeout, St. Mary's bench. We'll take it with them back after this.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass.
63-33, all Brookings-Harbor Bruins tonight from St. Mary's. They've been every bit of that number 6 in the state ranking. Stifling defense and sort of balanced, varied offense. Zabit Salmon to Christman, Mejia.
Mejia looking like she was about to launch it.
Yeah, I thought so too. Christman at the elbow. Dole pumps. Dole from the elbow, no. Salmon bumps Pettis out of bounds. Fifth foul against St. Mary's, 4 against Brookings. Mejia steals. And stolen right back as they try and feed Abbott Salmon, tie up the Bruins defender. Poisson going to check in for St. Mary's. Yeah. And they called a push off.
I guess.
Yeah, they called that an offensive foul. I saw what you saw. I saw some laundry there on the yeah.
You know.
Some broken ankles.
And one mixtape balls live.
Yeah.
You know.
Tie it up on the ground. Alexander fighting for it. And Brookings will keep it. Means will check in. 4:35 left on the clock.
Blocked.
Yeah,
Good
she got
block.
a piece of that.
And the go-ahead pass right back to her. Good,
Nice.
unselfish play right there.
It's what you love to see out of a young team. Execute deep into a game. They're down big in.
Right, just, you know,
Still
it's time
stuff to
almost,
learn.
Time to almost treat it like a live practice, you know, and kind of just build some chemistry within the team.
Block there for Poisson.
Oh.
And then throws away the outlet. She had just stopped her momentum. She just let her a little too much.
That one got a little taste of Mountain Mike's pizza. I'm jealous.
That's all I've heard about for the last quarter and a half, folks. Just saying. It's better to be out there than behind the scenes sometimes.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them back after this.
Circle K is your on-the-go tailgate headquarters. Whether it's a home game or a road game, when you need a big play, call on My Circle K. From their always fresh premium brewed coffee, ice-cold fountain drinks and sodas, fresh made-for-travel deli items. When it comes to special teams, nothing is more special than My Circle K's Kickback Reward Program. Rewards every purchase, every time. Find them, follow them, throw a tailgate party with them. MyCircleK.com.
It takes meticulous planning.
Four minutes left in this one. The Brookings-Harbor Bruins will head back with the win. 1-1 for the doubleheader. The St. Mary's boys took care of business in very impressive fashion in the first game. And this Brookings-Harbor girls squad has just been dominant here in the nightcap. Lippert has it blocked by Pettis. There's again the left hand to the baseline. Doesn't go. Lippert.
Just a little short on that one. It's a good look.
That's what happens late in the game. You start getting those tired legs.
Yeah,
you use just a little,
get a little
bit
more
of
legs underneath
yeah.
you, and it happens.
Oh, yeah. Ross is one of those energy players.
Yeah.
One of those effort players. Those legs get tired by the end of the game.
Like a utility player, you know, just kind of does it all. Mahia going strong to the rack. She's been playing tough tonight.
She's going to make you earn it.
Yeah. She's been playing tough. Freshman?
Yes.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah, Mejia Dole start regularly as freshmen. Rothfuss and Rajagopal sophomores.
So a young St. Mary's squad.
Dunn checking in, just a freshman post player. Rajagopal just missed the steal. Means for three. Way right. Rothfuss comes away with the loose ball. Winding towards 2 minutes left to go. It looks like Brookings going to be content to just sort of throw this one around. Alexander will pull the trigger finally. Done over everybody else.
Mejia wanting it back bad. Good kick out. Roger Gopal. Bam!
Hold on Dole, the call with 90 seconds on the clock. Nice rebound from the backside. You're going to get a foul on Mejia. Wow, this is the last home game. Next one's 4 games away. So after this game, St. Mary's goes at Cascade Christian, so just across town, then at Sutherland, then at South Umpqua. And then we get Douglas here at home on February 7th. Then at Brookings-Harbor, then, of course, closing out against Cascade Christian in the Holy War, February 14th. That's right. That's that Valentine's Day game. So you get the Holy War on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
That's going to be fun. And then I go see NXT in Portland on the 16th for any of you wrestling fans out there.
No kidding.
Yeah, NXT PDX.
Let's go.
Yeah. Second row floor.
No kidding.
Yeah, I went big.
All right. Well, hey,
they never come out here, so I figured I'd go for it.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the invite, Chris. You know?
So I'm only paying for one of those tickets. You kidding me?
I hear you. I hear you, brother. Have a good time. It's going to be a good time.
Oh, it's going to be great. I got my Black Heart Tommaso Ciampa shirt ready to go.
Let's go.
Yes.
That's gonna be a fun event.
Yeah. Oh, I
Where
can't
is it
wait.
at?
Moda Center.
Is it okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh, big time.
Oh yeah. It's a takeover.
Man, that's gonna be a blast.
So looking forward to it. Went down and saw any of you wrestling fans out there, and I went down and saw New Japan's show down in San Francisco last summer.
Nice.
That was a blast. Got to see.
Yeah, those events are crazy. Those get wild.
Got to see Hiromu Takahashi get his neck broken 20 feet in front of my face. He got folded in half by
a whole different world from what we're
Dragon Lee
right
suplex,
now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mejia says, "No, it's not." And one. Nope, they're not going to count the bucket.
No, they called it off. Ah, that's too bad. I think
it's like they called the timeout.
Yep, they did. We'll take it with them back right after this.
Listen up, everyone. Listen up. You know that great deal got him a new car? This is the guy from Lithia who made it all possible, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Carlos.
You want someone who's going to take care of you and not just the dealership? My guy should be your guy.
Hola, Carlos.
But not for you, little sister. Thank you for coming.
Find your guy during Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on LithiaSuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company.
Welcome back. 25.8 done. Long arms guarding the inbound, but they get it in regardless. Oh, they're going to get a shuffle step. Rothfuss gets it to drop in the lane.
The shooter's roll.
64
Mejia
steal bucket.
Good bucket. Good strong finish. Mejia with a great game tonight.
There's a real future for this St. Mary's girls squad, and it's all right. All the pieces are right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's your final, 64-43, Brookings-Harbor Bruins. We will see you in, February 7th. That's the next time we will see you here from St. Mary's. We'll check in on those Cascade Christian games. Sometimes we do pick those up.
Yeah.
So we'll check in on those. We'll be back with you. There's your final, 64-43. Chris Phillips, Jake McGee, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.